There is something different in the way they look at each other. Liuyuning and Zhao Lusi, two big names known for their extraordinary chemistry on screen, are now making the whole world wonder, has the line between acting and reality finally blurred? In every smile they share, in every gaze that is too long to be merely professional, there is a subtle vibration that cannot be ignored. And now, after months of speculation, whispers, and too many small signs to be considered coincidental, the two have finally confessed. Not through an official agency statement, not through glamorous posts, but through words that are so simple, honest, and full of feeling. Words that made fans around the world cry with emotion. Sometimes, you don't need to say much to know that someone is your home, Liuyuning said softly in a recent interview. Meanwhile, Zhao Lusi looked down, her cheeks flushed, and replied softly, "I know, because I've found it." In an instant, the world seemed to stop. It all started with their collaboration in a drama that stunned the public with their seemingly real chemistry. Every scene was filled with emotional tension, from gentle glances, fleeting touches, to the way they smiled at each other as if the world belonged only to them, making many people believe that there was something more than just the script. At first, both Liuyuning and Zhao Lusi tried to deny all the rumors. They called their relationship just professional. But fans weren't fooled. Every move they made, from their familiar calls behind the camera to their habit of looking at each other while the other was talking, was enough to make millions of hearts flutter. An unforgettable moment occurred when the camera captured Liuyuning looking at Zhao Lusi with a soft expression rarely seen from him. Behind the scenes, as the crew prepared, he was seen whispering, "Don't be nervous, I'm here." Simple but warm. Those words resonated deeply with fans who had long supported the two. When the two finally sat side by side in a promotional interview, the atmosphere was different. There was a gentle silence between them, as if they were communicating through their eyes, not words. And when an interviewer asked about their incredible chemistry, Liuyuning just smiled faintly and replied, "Sometimes, you can't pretend when your heart is truly touched." Zhao Lusi fell silent, then said softly, "I feel the same way." That simple sentence immediately became a trending topic on social media. Fans cried, cheered, and celebrated the moment. Because for the first time, neither of them denied it, they admitted it. In the most beautiful and sincere way. All this time, their relationship may have looked like a close friendship. Two people who understood each other, supported each other, and were always there for one another. But in reality, there was something much deeper. On various occasions, Liuyuning always seemed to pay attention to Zhao Lusi in an unusual way. When she laughed, he smiled too. When she looked tired, he was the first to offer her a drink or just a word of encouragement. And conversely, Zhao Lusi never hesitates to show how much she appreciates Liuyuning's presence in her life. Even the staff on set have said that the two are often seen spending time together in between their busy schedules. "They don't need many words," said one staff member. "Just one glance, and they know what the other is feeling." Now, with their confession, all the pieces of the puzzle finally fit together. Their love grew not from drama, not from a script, but from honesty, simplicity, and mutual trust. As the exclusive interview continued, Liuyuning finally said the words that melted many hearts. "He's not just my co-star. He's someone who makes me want to be the best version of myself." Zhao Lusi looked at him with teary eyes, then replied softly, "I don't know since when, but every time he's near me, I feel safe." No background music, no dramatic effects, just two hearts speaking honestly. And that's what made the moment so beautiful. The entertainment industry is not an easy place to fall in love. The glare of the cameras, public pressure, and exhausting schedules often force artists to keep their personal lives tightly under wraps. But for Liuyuning and Zhao Lusi, Love came unexpectedly, without any planning. They have been through a lot together, from media misunderstandings to baseless rumors. Yet, despite it all, they remained steadfast. And now, after hiding behind professional smiles for so long, they have finally chosen to be honest. Because perhaps true love doesn't need to be hidden. It just needs to be acknowledged wholeheartedly. The fans' reactions were extraordinary. Social media was flooded with hashtags like hashtag liuyuning zhaolusi love, hashtag they finally admitted it, and hashtag true love in words. Thousands of comments flooded their posts, filled with tears and happiness. "I've known for a long time that they love each other," wrote one fan. "The way they look at each other isn't acting, it's real." Even fellow artists offered their support, calling the two a sincere couple. For those who have followed Liuyuning and Zhao Lusi's journey from the beginning, this confession is not just a surprise, it's a confirmation of what they've always felt. That true love can indeed grow from collaboration, from mutual respect, and from the courage to be honest with one's heart. The two of them have now become symbols that true love does not have to be announced in a grand manner. Sometimes, a single honest sentence spoken with an open heart is enough. When asked what love means to them, Zhao Lusi replied with a sentence that brought tears to many people's eyes. "Love is not about possession, but about feeling content just knowing that he exists in this world." Liuyuning looked at her gently, then added, "And I am grateful that this world brought us together." That moment was the perfect ending to a long-awaited story, a story about two hearts that finally dared to speak up. Now the world knows. Liuyuning and Zhao Lusi's love is not just a rumor, not just the imagination of fans, but something real. Something born of sincerity and courage. And behind all the spotlight, maybe they just want something simple, to love and be loved, just as they are. Because in the end, true love is not about who confesses first, but who dares to persevere together. Is this the beginning of a new chapter in their lives? Only time will tell. But one thing is certain, their confession has touched the hearts of millions and proven that love, if it is real, will always find its way.